liking the live jacking. But yeah. So let me go back over here. And basically, so I completed this game already, right? I know what to expect. That does not make this game scarier. It really doesn't. Just says leave. Okay, but it doesn't make this game like less scary, because like the fact that like I'm trying to find stuff in the water and it's like really dark, it does make this really scary. But I at least know how to fix like some of the puzzles, right? But the reason why I'm doing this is because I just realized this says 3 feet and we're underwater when we step there. So are we under 3 feet? How tall are we in this game? We look pretty tall. But in here, we're not tall at all. That's kind of, okay. Well, I want to try some stuff, because I realized I was getting some achievements and everything like that. And then also, in the one we were playing last time, all we were doing, as in I keep saying we, I'm not Venom or nothing like that, but I wanted to play this game, but then like I had my homies over there, we were also talking about other stuff, and then I was like, I'm about to just start streaming though, so like legit, like, I mean, I'll, like, if y'all want to talk about this stuff while we talking about it, by all means. And then one of my friends was accidentally muted before it even happened, stuff like that, so that was upsetting, because like he had some pretty good points on the conversation and all that other stuff. So you could probably be like 5'3" in game. I probably am. I have no idea. As far as I'm concerned, I'm like I guess, oh, I went this last time, so I wonder if it's different. Makes sense. But essentially, why do I feel dizzy? That's crazy. I should be okay. I should literally be okay. But anyway, like I was saying, like I don't know. I felt like there was stuff that I was missing, and I really do like this game. Probably because of the little sharkies. Like, look at this, buddy. Like, if y'all haven't seen it, I hadn't even did this intro and stuff like that. Hey, Megan, what's poppin'? Hello, the daily. Well, not really daily anymore. Didn't it just? Hey, look, we busy. I'm not making fun or anything, but like, still, like, for the most part, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, look at him. Look at him. A little wrinkly, but look at him. Man, look like he about to shed. I wonder if they can shed. I don't think they can. I don't think it's in their... Just the sounds there as the tail is, like, wagging. I can tell they put a lot of work into this game. By the way, creator of this game, this definitely was worth the money charge, I will say. Now, for example, so one thing I didn't do, I noticed these things, and I can jump. So I never thought of jumping on this thing and then just diving on in, right? Now, let me just go ahead and do that. Yoink. And then look, see, it gave me an achievement because I never, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was pretty quick too. How fast was that? How fast was that? 9 meters. Crazy. Crazy. But, legit. Yo, Vinci was popping. I hope you're having a great day, bro. We are basically playing the same game we played last time, but I'm gonna see what I can do, like what I can really do. Let me think. Okay, so the other thing I didn't do is I didn't get like all the little things. I probably shouldn't have never focused on getting all the little things, but oh wait, there's one over here too. Just one just sitting here. I'm glad I can pick it up with right click too. Cause that would have been nice. That would have been nice. But look at this boy. Look at this big boy. They don't even eat people. So like the fact that this shark really eats us, like, you know, it's kind of sad. They don't really like take nibbles out of people. It's definitely not like I don't know if it's anything documented, but there's been other sharks, like, you know, bull sharks and stuff. They've been known to do that. There has been hello Seth. I hope you're having yourself a wonderful night. But there's been like maybe tiger sharks. You know what I'm saying? They be ripping through anything. They don't care. They'll eat tires that dropped at the bottom of the sea. They do not care. They'll rip it apart. Okay. If you ever seen the movie, let me think. If it was in there, it was the main character. It was Will Smith was in it. Pretty much the main character's name was Oscar. It was basically telling you the concept about having it all versus not having it and all this other stuff. Really good life lessons about like the difference between living with people when you don't have anything versus having it all and then having like all the fake people around you and all this other stuff, like that kind of thing. Okay. So that was another thing. Okay, so I got all of them. I got 5 out of 5 this time. Easy. So but yeah, like I was saying, I was pretty much like trying to like think about that scene. I'm pretty sure it was in there where they were just like some people were eating tires. It may have been Nemo, but like I don't know. It's been a while, and I probably gotta go and rewatch that and stuff like that. But yeah, no, they don't. The hammer sharks don't really target people and stuff. So like big misconception. But I mean, this is a game. Like they doing this. They're wanting to, you know, have a nice little scary. Also, I noticed that there's seaweed down here, right? There's like seaweed. And another thing I was thinking about, is it possible to hide in the seaweed away from the little sharky boy, right? Like, I don't know if that's possible. I might have to take that risk. But I'm gonna have to wait until Sharky Boy comes over here, at least, so I can run over there and try to hide. Cause I don't know how well it is. Let me just stay right here. Yeah, he doesn't see me. He doesn't see me. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, almost suffocated. So that's interesting. I don't even know if that's okay. So I don't know if it'll work for them. I don't know if it'll work for them. But it didn't give me. Did it? I think that should be an achievement, or a little trophy, or whatever you want to call it. That would have been nice. I mean, literally, I mean, it ran away. It didn't really, you know. I can't explain it. I can't, like, it didn't. Shouldn't have worked. It worked there, so why wouldn't I be able to? I also noticed, like, I mean, I saw this yesterday, but it was getting darker and darker, and I just noticed that some of the lights are literally just being dim. Like, they're starting to get this little, like look at the detail of these, like, lights just doing that. Now, I don't know if that's, like, really how it go, or if that was just how it's made, but, like, I don't know. And there's a lot of stuff, like, just laying around. Like, over here, I could have saved a little bit of the toys and gone and get other stuff. Let me see. I'm gonna test this out again with the eels. But I also remember that is there anything? Okay, it won't let me go over here. I also remember that with the eels, no, what is it called? The the lantern fish, the ones with a little light that pokes out and it just dangles, and then it makes people be like, oh my god, like, yo, that's something to eat down there in the deep deeps. And then pretty much they get caught up because they didn't even know. So I don't know if that's the case. I have no idea. Also, I realized, like, I can't breathe as well underwater. Well, I mean, duh. I can't breathe as well underwater. But, I should probably go now. It did give me something. Oh my god. Okay, so, yeah, so I can, like, watch. This is what I wanted. I just wanted to watch the little... Man. Uh-oh. Gotta get up for some water. Uh-oh. Okay, so I can't breathe as well. Okay, gotcha. Understood. Also, my friend... Oh, well, when we get some water, but we gotta turn the pipes on and all that other stuff. When we get some water on, one of my friends from that last stream said, why don't you just use the ladder? I didn't think about that. So we're gonna turn this water on. Hold on, let me turn something like this. And honestly, we're just like kind of fooling around, just for a little bit with this. Will I finish this game again for the second time? I have no idea, but I kind of just wanted to look, and I was just like thinking about this stuff, and I was gonna do it yesterday, but I couldn't do it yesterday. I had some other videos and stuff that I needed to make, and then I had one video with the South of Midnight that I'm still editing because I still haven't put that one out, but I wanna put that in a different format, some will say, and I don't know if I'm gonna make like a second particular channel, but I'm thinking about it. But we'll figure that portion out. So first thing I need to do right here is I need to do something I keep forgetting about. Blah blah blah. Boom. Do this. I guess this. Oh wait. Go back. I don't need to do that. Okay. That seems fine, I guess. I think okay, yeah. My phone kept like turning off every like 5 seconds and stuff like that too. Oh boy. Okay, so now we gotta go and do the thing with the women, and then this was like the scariest part from the last time, because if you step in the water, ladies and gentlemen, guess who comes up? You see, guess who comes up? I said, guess who comes up? See? Oh my god. They're trying to play me. Yeah, I'm trying to explain this more in the informed video. So you gotta go on these platforms because here come Buddy. A nice little stingray wanted to come and clap people. So, you gotta go through this whole thing and I figure this out. Uh-oh. Yoink. I messed up. Yoink. Here we come. Look at you! Thirsty! You're the most stressful part of this game. Spaloot, I hope you're having yourself a wonderful night. Anyway, look, there he go. Creeper. Why you make a turn like that? You know your fin just hit that. Anyway, I don't have to worry about the stuff that's on the inside or the stuff that's over there. My goal is I need to do that, let that, yep, look at him. Crazy. Do this, come here, it has to trigger this, we need a valve, right? So now, I'm gonna wait like a couple seconds because Buddy like to go and sneak attack people. And I'm telling you this right now, I prefer the orange one. Why? Because there's a big old maze, you gotta figure out a puzzle, and once you figure out the puzzle, guess what, homie? I forgot the timing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So. See this? There we go. There we go. Let me give it some time because he gonna hit that corner. Okay. Look at you. Look at you. You ready? Now I gotta make it all the way over there first. This is the hard part. Cause boy, one little mistake, that's it. Why did I say it like that? Mistake. Mystique? Like the blue lady from the X-Men? That has nothing to do with this. Okay. I gotta do this, and then I can jump around the corner. Bop, hit that. Bop, go over there. I'm good. This is the hardest part, though. So I just. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, 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 okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, it's not a scary anymore. It's not a scary anymore. I ain't gonna lie, my butt still clenches. I ain't gonna lie. It's not great. Did the game get darker? Bro, I see the waves. I see the waves. Bro, you were right around the corner. The game got darker. Oh my god, oh my god! Oh, okay, I had enough time. Ooh! Okay, that's the way out. And now that's like the deep end, so. We should've. Go up, go up. I don't want to know what's down there. Okay. Okay, let me look. There's like. Drop, throw, sprint, crouch, jump. Okay, so we know all the controls. I know that can happen. Okay. Back where I'm at? Okay, give me this. Yoink. Okay, I made it. I don't remember how to do this. I'm just gonna hope for the best. And then there's a bunch of talking and all this other stuff that goes on. What's going on around here? How you hit this? Back you. Back you. What is that? Plankton? What are these noises? What are these noises? It's that thing. Whatever that thing up there. How do you... What do you do when that happens to you? I turned my head for a bit and for a few minutes and they already yeah, you already know what it is. Listen, I'm not the perfect gamer. I'm just not. However, I do know that there's gotta be a way to get rid of the plankton, right? I mean, think about ocean knowledge. It's plankton. And these plankton glow in the dark. And I just realized that thing that's swimming around, it was a shrimp. It's basically a shrimp. Little glow in the dark shrimp and whatnot. To self. Okay. I didn't mean to throw that. It's supposed to keep going that way. I don't know. I don't remember what to do here. Oh no. Just gotta keep on moving. Hope for the best. All this, oh man, I didn't went in a circle. See, and look, it's the plankton. It's all fun and games, so I throw something at you. Yeah. Yo, what's up? What's up? Yeah! Yeah! Leave me alone. Let me stop throwing this before it gets stuck under something. Okay. Let's keep it moving. Keep it pushing. That looks fine. How does... Crouch. Go over here. Looks fine over here. We'll keep it moving. We didn't found the thing. And then they just float away. And then we just go over here. And we just go over here. And nope, that was a loop. That was a big loop. Honestly, do we want to do this time? Do we want to go and really sit here and go through this entire loop? Because, like, I'm pretty sure it's broken. I don't know how many times you got to go through the loop, but, like, there's two of them. So this is one of them. I don't know if it's truly a loop or whatever's going on with it, but, like, move away from me, Plankton. I have no idea, but what I do know is that if I go there, it just seems endless. Like, it's not gonna stop. So I don't know if I want to do that. But maybe perhaps if we somehow finish this game very, very quickly or something like that. And in worst case scenario and stuff like that, if I don't, like, we're watching videos, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. But I don't know. I feel like you could just you could do something about the fish. I mean, if I just found out what I can hide in the seaweed. So I mean, I can do a lot. No, I don't have to do all that. I just realized that I don't have to do all that. Do that. It's gonna make its own loop. I'm gonna come back. Oh, there go buddy right there. Yeah, see, he was gonna catch me. He was gonna catch me. King huh? Louisville? I hope I said that right. Lucanaville? I hope you're having a great night. Uh-oh. Look at you. Trying to capitalize on my instinct. Man, look, bro. You built like a small spatula. I ain't gonna front. Actually, know what? A large spatula. Did you know there's something called a shovel shark now? By the way, I ain't gonna front. They just found this over there close to Africa. And they discovered a new shark, and I ain't gonna front. It just continues to remind me that literally the ocean is still not explored yet. Like, it is, but like only a small form. But, you know what I'm saying, I like, and then we have the people who argue and talk about, man, we haven't even discovered our oceans yet, and we over here trying to figure out space. I ain't going front. I like both of them. Let's do both. Let's just put all our, like, all the monies, I don't know how that works, okay? It's I don't know, but put all the monies in it. I wanna figure out what's down there, man. I wanna make sure that we know a lot more about the creatures that we got down there. Y'all said the aliens down there and stuff like that. Go talk to them. Go talk to the aliens and ask them, you know, if it's cool. They can go on some research, you know what I'm saying? Some little shoppy shops, little something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go a little, you know, hey, aliens, listen, y'all probably got better technology than us, okay? So, like, can you go on this expedition with us and then let us know what's down there? Or did, like, basically our government piss them off so much they don't even like us? Like, or was it that people were sitting up there saying that alien stuff all that time? The government's like, oh yeah, they're aliens and all that stuff in our oceans. If you knew them for a long time, no one cared, pretty much. The aliens literally could just be unknown species we found in the ocean. That's probably it. I mean, I don't know. It's a crazy world. But shoot, for all we know, how many of these things I got? I got 12. I only got 12 of these things, man. It's crazy. Should we just save up? How much of this we have? Costs 1. But then this costs 3. And then that's just apple juice. But that costs 4. You know what? We didn't get this. So we're gonna get this energy drink. And then we're gonna get one of these. So the speed has increased. For how long? I don't know. And then, so I just spent 7. And we need to go and get the rest. So I know I can hide in this. You know, I don't know why I thought that might work. If I hit it, it'll just run away. It did not. What did we say we were gonna do? We said, we're going to use this thing over here. So we're gonna angle this right. If I leave this in here, is it gonna stay or is it gonna change? I don't want it to change. I don't want to lose my glow stick. And then I gotta wait for you. And it's just the pattern in which these people do this little swimming makes this a little bit more difficult to like plan out properly without getting my ass chewed out by a hammerhead shark. So, you know, and then, you know, all I have to really do is get in front of its face and then just move its head and shift it out the way or just rotate the homie. Now, I don't know how hard the rotation thing was. I see people do it, but I can push his head out the way. Okay? But he must be hungry. And if he that hungry, why he ain't biting knees over here? If you that hungry, nothing should matter. I mean, I'm just saying. So we're just gonna go ahead and just go ahead. All of them over there. Okay. Yeet. We really, I mean, we could throw that far, but we couldn't yeet that all the way to the other side with some more light. Okay, well, I need to go that direction. I need to go that direction, and it needs to go bop, bop, bop. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Come on, 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 come on. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything is going to be okay. Bitchy laughing and shit. Okay. Okay. My nerves are starting to get to me now. I was acting all cool before, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was scared again to play this game. Yeet! Let's do it! Okay, we good. Sink to the bottom. We're safe down here. You can't see me. You can't back your ass up. Yeah, you green lima bean looking bitch. Yeah, now where the other ones at? Where the other ones at? You can't see me. I can't breathe. I forgot about oxygen. Oxygen. You think if I start giving these sharks some gummies? No? Okay. I mean, it worked in... No, it didn't. I don't even know what I was about to say that. It didn't work in the other game. Okay. Okay, so they keep spreading out. So I see one over here. Ooh, there's two over here. This man... Boy, listen. I would never throw this thing at you because you're precious. But, like, you just... Ooh, shit. Okay. You know what? It's crazy. It's crazy. Restore breath when low. Tap E. That might help though. That might help though. But the seaweed. How did that get all the way over here? Did I throw it that... I usually goes farther than that. Oh, y'all. Both y'all on the same path? Oh, yeah. Y'all cooked. Oh, yeah. Let me go down. Yeah, you can't get me down here. You can't get me down here. Oh my god, he's right there! Oh shit! Oh! Leave me alone. I can't breathe. He still got me? Oh my god. It's not RFK. Let that motherfucker come on my live. I'll roast shit out of him. I don't give a damn about him. Mr. Robert F. Kennedy. Leave us alone. How about that? Somebody throw that worm back in his head. Motherfucker think he know anything. I don't know who some old orange man and gave you the job. You fucking shit up. Like, damn, but we just want to live our life and shit. Like, why you keep making it? You just keep adding it to chaos, huh? It's crazy out here. But I've been betrayed by the very hammerhead. Ooh, that was farther this time. Okay. Sir, why did you eat me? Sir, let me talk to you. Why did you eat? Wait. Huh? Wasn't it 3 feet when we started? I could have swore it said 3 feet when we started. Okay, y'all both on the same path? I need y'all to hit that corner right quick, because I'm faster. My lung capacity isn't though. Hold on. Let me go. Go down. We're safe here. Okay. Where they at? Okay, he ain't getting me. He ain't getting me. You know what? Fuck them toys. I don't care. Yep, we got another one. We got it up. Okay. We got another one. I don't know what else to do now. I'm trying to think. What else could you do in this game that could potentially get you... Your 6th lap. Stuff like that. Okay. Your 6th lap. The samurai. Welcome. I hope you're having yourself a wonderful night. I'm trying to figure out this shark game. The shark and mementos. There's like achievements and stuff that you can get with this. And I'm starting to figure it out. I should have just went to let... I should have just read the list. They have them. It was so dark in here, bro. Hold on. And then it seems like buying the flashlight is a waste of time, because I got the flashlight last time and then it did not light up the seafloor. It just didn't. So it made no sense. Okay, this is the 6th lap. Do we have that board? 4 meters. Okay. Oh, we run out of stamina. Okay, let me see. So 1, 2, 3. We can get at least 3 of them, and then there's one over there. Wait. Oh no, I see your punk at. Oh yeah. Nah, you ain't slick. That ain't no goddamn. Nah, that's a goddamn. Nah, that's an angler fish right there. That's an angler fish. And why just that just sounds so. You don't learn anything from sharks. Keep moving. Always keep moving. No matter what. No matter what happens. I wonder why those lights in there are different than those lights over there. The YMCA couldn't afford the same bulbs. I ain't gonna front. They got people coming in every day. They got members. They got big pockets. Or is it something I don't understand? Or is that something else that is also getting cut from life in the US? What's going on here, man? Why is that side like that's a warm light, like warm white, you feel me? And then this side here, this, I don't know what you would call this color here, you know what I'm saying? Mold green, like I don't know what this is. I have no idea. And then what do you tell you what, we gonna get you, but yeah, listen, we're gonna take you, we're gonna put you in them lamps over there, infinite electricity, alright? We're gonna keep pouring water in your tank and you just gotta keep popping off, alright? That sounds like slavery. Never mind. Yeah, never mind, bro. You can go ahead and live your life. I'm gonna see if this is the anglerfish though. I ain't going front. There's a little sharky boy over here. I need you to be over here. Like over here. Cause I gotta swim up. So yeah, look. See y'all? That's the angler right there. He ain't got it. Let me go up. Yep, too late. Too late. Too late. I didn't see, okay, so now it went from being like more of a warm light to now like one of those shop lights and stuff like that. Did you see? Like, okay, so what was the difference? Like, why is it the distance that changes the light color? What happens there? And what is this? This is like the scary movie lights. Like, this is the type of lighting they would put in lights. Like if you see, like if you ever seen the Saw movies, I feel like you would see these kind of lights even more. So I would just like, oh yeah, watch this, Bob. Y'all ain't got it. Y'all ain't got it. Is this not seaweed? Is this not seaweed? Hold on, coach. Hold on, coach. Is this not seaweed? I was in the seaweed. I was in the protective place. I had my bag around my neck. Y'all know the reference. Y'all know what kind of bag I'm talking about. Y'all know what bag I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, It's from that movie Sinners, all right? And I went to go and watch it the other day. And I'll tell you what, I was thinking about something crazy. I was thinking about, y'all bear with me as I say this. I would think about something crazy. So the people, like, I was wondering, like, how much of an effect it had on people, right? And how, like, itself, like, how people would go and think, like, okay, like, this whole movie, it's called Sinners, and like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people who was hating on this movie, especially like a lot of the Christian people, they're probably hating on it because Jesus wasn't the savior of the movie. Like, basically, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you have, like, most movies where all of a sudden all the bad happens and you just have the Bible up, or you say them scriptures, and all of a sudden God comes to your aid and stuff like that. It was not like that. Not like, they went about this whole thing so differently. It was crazy. And I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be like, this is spoilers, like, right here now. So if you haven't seen, I recommend you leave and come back in the next minute or two, because, like, I was going on about this and thinking about it to a point where, like, really people were getting so mad at this movie, and they would go and look at certain scenes. It was like, Sammy's father told him like, hey, you better come to the church. You stay here, you be with the church, and you do this work. You go and pick that cotton and do that work, and you serve the Lord. And you went out there, and now look at you. Drop the guitar. Meanwhile, as the viewers, we sat there and saw how good old Sammy was saying them scriptures for calling out to God and all that other stuff. And then the antagonist, the vampire, the main one, sat there, was like, oh, I know these words. I know these words exactly. These are the same words that those same people trying to get you gave me. And I believed, and then I got set up for failure with these vampires. And now I'm like, I know every word. He was sitting up there, and then the crazy thing about it, not only was he, the vampire was saying these words, but he baptized Sammy in that scene where he seemed like he was drowning him. No, he wasn't drowning him. He was literally baptizing him, saying the words, saying scripture. I was just sitting up there looking at this, and I was like, bruh, like, it's crazy. I've had conversations like this where, like, the Bible would be spoken about, and then, like, legit, like, some of it, like, you know, with the wisdom and everything like that, like, you know, it's there, but some of the stuff in there just doesn't really make sense, and no one knows why it doesn't make sense, and no one's really talking about, like, some of that stuff, and especially some of the Christians that, you know, they go on and then they get upset because we have all these questions. And I don't tend to get upset with people who have a lot of questions. I explain exactly how it was pretty much explained to me, and then try to put more explanation on why it's there. But at the end of the day, like, I'm not gonna sit there and just be like, okay, well, now you have to sit there and plead this. It's just like the story itself. Like, it's up to you. I'm not gonna sit there. That's like me going up, like, as a, like, let's say I'm Christian, right? That's like me going up and switch the example. Let's say we having pasta, and you got your food, and then I got my food, but I like to put Parmesan cheese on top of mine, and you don't. That's like me going up to you, how these Christians be doing it. Hey, I was over there with my people who ate, chicken Alfredo with Parmesan cheese, and we noticed you didn't have any Parmesan cheese. And it would really make us feel more comfortable if you put the Parmesan cheese onto your food. Meanwhile, you don't even like Parmesan cheese. Or you could just be allergic, or whatever the case. But for whatever the reason being, you just don't like it and you don't want to put it on. But now I done came and messed up your day, forcing some stuff that you don't want for your life, and expecting that to be the all be all and all that other stuff. That's not how you do it. And that's not how, like, if you want to, I guess, like, have people join your community in that kind of instance, then by all means, like, go for the method and just, like, showing them through trials, tribulations, things of that nature and stuff like that. And you said, and they tell you that you have to use the Parmesan cheese or you have to leave. Exactly. Like, what kind of fucking group are you to sit there and talk about how you're all included and everybody's welcome to have Parmesan cheese onto their foods and end up having like the best meal and everything is free and everything is perfect and all this stuff. But the moment someone says, I just don't want Parmesan cheese, all of a sudden they're not welcome anymore. Like, all the love that you were spouting out before is gone. Right? It's just gone. And then they the bad guy now. They were no less bad whether they had that cheese in their stuff or not. But then same people that be putting cheese in their stuff could literally be corrupting your circle, but you don't bat an eye to it. And that's literally how sinners started. It's literally how sinners. You said not all of them are like this. Oh, absolutely, they're not. It's not all like this is not it. I'm just saying in particular how you would have some people come in and literally like put bad or just like corruption or mix the words up of how these things go on all this stuff. Let me finish this lap right quick. They ain't ready for me. I'm not even worried. Hold on. Yeah, come on. You ain't ready. You ain't ready. You ain't ready. You ain't ready. Boy. Yeah. I'm gonna finish that 6th lap because look, there you go. But anyway, pretty much they would go and mess this all up and stuff like that. And just because they want to go and do this stuff. I have the perfect example. Naturally, that don't even matter. Because I'm getting a little bit off topic, but basically these are the examples that are in that movie Sinners. And again, I didn't went to watch the movie. I got my little ticket. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't went, and I'm seeing this and thinking about all of this stuff, and that's gonna lead me to that first point that I was trying to say before. That legit. You got these people that sit there and say that prayer and everything is like all the answer and stuff like that. But like, you know, you just got to keep moving. You got to make the prayer and then you got to do the work. And then once you do the work and whatnot, the prayer comes true. All this stuff. Everything is set in line for you to have what you need as long as you talk and do all this good stuff. And this is, remind you, this is not me shitting on like Christianity or anything like that just because I'm talking about this movie at all. No, that's not it. The thing is, I'm sitting up here and saying that this movie was literally talking about just how spirituality like kind of works and how people would have different beliefs and how those different beliefs can be passed on from generations and generations. And then we have these like bad apples for Christianity to come on to try to take control, put these words and then force the mind to like have these written Bibles for those people in them plantations at that time, for that matter, sit there and like, you gotta work, you gotta believe, and all this other stuff, blah blah blah. All this stuff was put there to just mess up a whole people. Meanwhile, you got the Irish people who are vampires and stuff in this movie who gone through the same exact stuff, had the same crap told to them just to basically enslave them and make them work, and legit. You got another set of people in the movie, the Indians, even though they were only there for like a moment. The very beginning of this, they were just there for a moment, and they were, well, just like, hey, yo, we looking for this vampire. He's pretty bad. We lived on these lands for years and years and years and years, way before every one of you white people came here. We know this land. We know the evils that live on this land. There's somebody bad. If we don't go and take care of him right now, it's going to be over. They can cause mass panic. And them people in that house, them clan members, fell for our villain, the vampire, not with power, not at all with violence, but with manipulation, with emotion, using bits and pieces of spirituality and sin. It's helping me out, man. Please help me out. Please help me out. I got some gold. All right, just protect me. Don't let nobody get me and stuff like that. They're trying to hurt me. And it's more than that came from. Bro didn't even have to sit there and swing or do nothing. It's crazy work how that worked, right? So, we go on to this, and you said that Things Fall Apart is a good book about this topic. I've read it in high school in my African Studies class this year. Um, should buy that book when I get a chance, and to see the next time I go to Barnes and Noble. But legit, I was going on about this, and I was thinking about all this, and then I thought, perhaps I want to know other people's perspective on this. I asked one guy who saw the movie. And this was like kind of funny to me because he sat there and said that he saw that mojo bag and how basically there was that scene they were talking about how, I made it all the way out of Chicago. Like you had that man Smoke that made it out. That's the one with the blue hat, if y'all don't know. I'm pretty sure. So no. Stack what it is. I think so. I think that's Stack that I'm talking about. So legit. Wait, hold on, because hold on. TikTok, they trying to do the thing. They said, hey, you've been talking forever. So hold on, let me lock in, because I just got the easiest puzzle wrong in my entire life. That's crazy. But legit. Let's go. They ain't ready. Oh, okay. We ain't getting no points. Nothing. But let's keep it going here. But what if I jump in the dark? Hold on. Oh, the power went out. I can't even buy. Okay. But I'm pretty sure. I like how the power went out, and yet. Anyway, I'll watch. After I watch it, I'll be happy to talk about it. Everyone is hyping it up, and I love Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, that was a good performance. I'm sorry I'm saying like some of these spoilers and stuff like that too. But the last thing I was going to talk about was this mojo bag, and I was like, it was going on about the spirituality piece, and I was talking to this guy about it, and how like basically he was like, man, I was over here good because I was like, I'm just lucky, all this yada yada yada, and then she was like, well, how do you know that my mojo bag wasn't protecting you and all the other stuff, because you went through everything that you went through, and how do you know that my mojo bag didn't bring you right back to me with all your arms, your legs, your eyes, and all that stuff safely in one piece all the way back to me? How do you know that my spirituality methods didn't keep you safe so you can come back, and all my prayers didn't do? How do you know? How do you know, right? And then it just now you got all these like different like methods trying to figure out like, okay, well, what's, I just realized I probably need more stamina too. I should have been thinking about that. But legit, these are some things to think about, because like after they said that, he was like, well, shoot, if your mojo bag was that great, then what about something else that I'm not gonna say? And legit, when you think about it, it's crazy, right? So when I was talking to this guy, he's like, yeah, I seen that scene, and it was so powerful and stuff like that. I went to start talking to my ex again, and I was like, wait, what? I was like, well, why? What do you mean? Like, and then he was like, well, she was someone who like believed in like crystals and stuff like that, and all like the fact that like it was like protecting and all this other stuff. And he decided to go and give her another chance, and I was just like, you know what? In normal circumstances, because I don't always understand that portion. Like, I don't always understand the manifestation and all this stuff. I have had time to practice within the last year, and I understand the importance, and I understand the, I understand what makes that tick. And with that, for the first time in my life, I was able to understand this perspective. The people who do, like, I guess, use crystals, or the people who would probably use the mojo bags with the hoodoo, or the people who would literally use faith to, like, whatever the case is, whatever their equivalent. Like, I get it. And for some reason, it's just like one of those things where it was like I just didn't have a great understanding on different things, and I guess needed a visual representation of this. And that movie was the perfect representation. So, like, I'm sitting up thinking, like, okay, well, this guy got a point. So I just wished him luck, and I I haven't talked to him since the movie, but like, I hope everything is cool. I think he went to go and talk to his woman, and well, it's not his woman, but basically, I hope he got her back, and he understood like what was going on and all that other stuff. So I hope that it's cool. And I even got some like a whole bunch of like crystals, and I have a whole bunch of like different rocks and stuff like that that was added to my collection. Even like some fuzzy malachite and stuff like that from someone I know. But I've been given these like crystals over the years for certain people, and they believe in protection. And one of them I have received like was this one right here, that it's like some sort of like rose rock or something, like, or crystal, and I don't know what it means, but it was supposed to be something about like good things coming towards you, like in the future or something. I don't really know, but she fully believed it. She fully believed that this was something, and this is something she had for years and years and years and years. And when I went to go and kick it with her one day, and then we were talking, she said that something was telling her to give me this. And like, after the movie, I'm like, you know what? I'll keep it with me. So it's just like, it just made me think, and I was thinking, it's like, it's kind of funny that like literally you watch a movie, it's just like, man's had a whole thing where he's like, man, I don't believe in none of that crystal stuff, she cray, and now he goes and watched the movie, and all of a sudden he was like, you know what, let me call her back, bro. So, hopefully, like, she did move on, and if she did, then like, that's just is what it is. Like, there's really nothing you can do about it and stuff like that. But perhaps in the future it's somebody else. I remember how to do this, I think. Perhaps in the future, if he has someone who does believe in these things, then he can, I wonder what's over there. Probably nothing. But like, maybe he now has a better understanding of different spirituality kind of stuff. And I just kind of hope the best for him. But I still found it a little bit funny, because I was like, dang, bro. Buddy really sat there and just was like, yeah, that mojo bag, I'm gonna need me another woman who could give me a mojo bag. And I guess his equivalent was the people with the crystals. So you said, I just realized something when you talk about the rock collection. You remind me of a crow, kind of like a crow. I mean, they do be collecting, and I really do love crows. So maybe, I don't know. Perhaps if I were to have a bird, I would probably get a crow. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I remember this one. This is the longest one. Yeah, we're sliding through this stuff. So we had a time limit, and I don't remember the time limit. But wait, so I lift this one up. This is gonna take a minute. I know it's gonna take a minute because I don't remember how to solve it last time. And then I have to go back because I know that thing is on the way. He's somewhere. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Yep. So kind of gauged it. I kind of gauged the amount of time it took to when it came to him. It wasn't a time limit thing. It wasn't a time limit. It was timing the correct time before the stingray came after you. Okay. Also, you just followed. You said, "Can you sell promo or no?" What are you trying to promo, sir? I have no idea what you're trying to promo. But depending on what it is, I suppose. But it depends on Like, if you're about to ask me to play a song or something, that's probably not gonna happen tonight. Perhaps on a different day or something, but... Like, if I'm working on something... I don't remember which one I just pulled down. Which one? Oh, it did. So it was just this one. Okay, so. And I feel like this here. Because I've never seen this kind of. Like, puzzle before. Wait, so perhaps this thing. It can't go up because this is in the way. But then that can't move because that's in the way. Okay. And then that's in the way, but I can probably, I can't because that's in the way. Okay, understood. Let me move out the way because I'm pretty sure. Oh, boy's coming! Oh! Oh, okay. Okay. Well. Alright. Oh, I literally just read the freaking message just for remember it's how much time I have before he comes up. Completely forget about it because I'm trying to remember how this puzzle went and how did I fix it before the first time we did it. And then I'm just like, okay, so, okay, this has nothing, so I can bop, and then I can bop. No. Wait. No. No. So, yeah, so it can't because those two are in the way. That's in the way, but I just pulled this. I pulled this, and then this. No? I don't understand. Yeah, hold on, because I don't want to... Where you at, bruh? You ain't finna get me again. Yeah, look, there you go. There you go, you fucking Waffle House looking ass motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah, I know. You look like the original bag of Cheetos. Yeah. Yeah, you're not getting me. You're not, alright? You fake. You look like a Oh, he stepped up to me. Boy, I have you on a grill. I don't even know how to cook stingray. I'll do it. I'll do it for Steve. I gotta stop saying I'll do it for Steve. Because I just know that he would have thought differently. I'm telling you. But, okay. So, again, I can't do that one because that's there. Can't do that one because that's there. So, there's nothing there. Right. This puzzle is a little... I can't do this one because that hook's there. That hook's there, so I won't be able to do this one. That does that. But I should be able to move this, right? Big dog. I'm about to... Yep. And then I know Buddy's here. Buddy's here. Buddy's here. He should be at that corner. Yep. He's at that corner. He's at that corner. I can't take them extra couple seconds because I know his all-star ass looking ass. It's gonna come here and he's look. Watch this. I'm over here. Wow. Look at him. See, look. He trying to psych me out because he know he wants some. He want a piece. Okay. He wants some of this black ass. I'm just saying. Bro. Are you not getting me, bro? You not doing it. Okay. Now. Open. Fuck. Open. No. Open. I'm not understanding. You can't do that one because these two are hooked. That one's hooked. But then that's a hook right there. That's a... I don't know. I swear I just tried that. I just tried that one. Wow. Wow. So that one came down and that unlocked something right here, right? So I can just do that one. Nope. Where you at, bro? Oh. Look, yeah. Look, there you go. You don't even you look like stale mac and cheese. Look like Kraft boxes. Like I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Going back over there. Okay. Now, this is probably an achievement here too. If you can solve this without making a mistake, I low-key want to do it. I mean, I'm just saying. Let me see. So this is here. So this should be... No, because it can't because of that, right? So this is here. It can't. But this is because of that. Okay, so then this needs to move up, but it can't move because of that. And then, so in that case, I can... No, because it can't move because of that. So... And then that can't move because of this. But then I can't... So I gotta move this one. But it can't move because of that, so I gotta move this one. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Okay. Also, Michael, I hope you're having yourself a good day. All right? And you, Miss Fake Velveeta Cheese, I hope you having a horrible day. Y'all remember those toys back in the day? I don't know if y'all ever seen this. This is like old commercial knowledge. Y'all remember that little ball that turned into a disc? But then the disc would turn into a ball? And they had this over there at these commercials. And it was like the childhood like thing to get. Like, and you know, of course it was always that $19.99 with shipping and handling and all that other stuff. And you could never really get it. Because you had to order that thing. Remember having to order toys and stuff like that? Probably I'm just saying. You say yes. You say you think so, but it was that thing that like like it was like a frisbee. It was like a frisbee, right? And then like it legit like it had a timer on it or something like that. And then if you like on the commercial, once you threw that thing, like they would do that shit on purpose. I knew that they would do that shit on purpose. And I know little Kyle down there was just talking about he tried to play a game with his friends, and then he was like, "It's out of bounds. It's out of bounds." That means and then he'd be the first one over there to the roof just so he could knock little Sally over so he can go get it, because he been counting how long the timer been popping off. Just like I'm counting for this stingray because I done got clapped already by it once. That's crazy. So he counting that timer. So that timer can pop up in this little ball, and then it rolls down. He catches it. He gonna knock little Sally over. Little Sally gonna go home and say, "Little Kyle was being a bitch," but she can't say bitch. So you gonna say a butthole. And then Kyle's mom gonna get a call from, and then Kyle's gonna get his little Game Boy taken. But like legit, all over this ball that it was $19.99 plus $7.99 shipping and handling. Why do I remember that so vividly? Them commercials is. I remember Pillow Pets. I had one when I was a kid. I had the Ladybug. I ain't never had a Pillow Pet before. I probably would have been lit. I'd probably been lit if I had one of those. I ain't gonna lie. If they had a shark, I was there, bro. But we was poor. So I would have to find a way how to steal it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have to find a way, because there was no way I was gonna get it. I didn't have a phone. I didn't have a phone. You know what my phone was? Cardboard. My fingers. 911. They weren't ever coming. I'm just saying. So we had to figure it out. Was it flat ball? I think it was, Kavinci. I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was flat ball. So, but yeah, that thing, like, I don't. Why did I start talking about that? Why did I just was it just some, did I just start speaking randomly and then just like, is that what it was? I gotta move this. I can't, because I gotta move this. And then I gotta move this. And because I did that, I can move this now. But then I gotta move this, but I can't move this because this is there. Or can I? No, I can't, because like this is there. So I have to move this one at the bottom, but I can't move it at the bottom that way because I gotta move that one. So I can't because that's in the way. And I can't because that's in the way. And I can't because that's in the way. And I can't because this is in the way. Oh my god. Where you at? Yup, there you go. Oh, okay, okay. I like how I'm slowly starting to figure out this puzzle. Like it suddenly was very, it was very intimidating. Now it's not. Okay. So where was I? So that's gone. So I want to take this, but I can't because this is here. But I can't move that because this is here. So I have to move this. I can't move this one because this is still in the way. So I have to lift that up so I can lift this up. So I can put that down, but I can't do that. So I got to push this up and I got to move that over there. Push this down, pull this all the way out, pull this like this. And then I have to move that, but I can't do that. So I have to move this, but I can't because this is right here. Let me move back because I don't know where Buddy is. Hold on. I got some time. And then I gotta do this because, wait, hold on. I can move this because that, and I can do this because of that. I saw it. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Okay. I'm just saying. Do you remember the commercial where it was like a giant cake thing? That make it a giant? I don't remember. I remember the Fushigi commercial. I did a video on that. I'm still mad about that shit. I'm mad. Okay, so like legit, I used to like go to a whole bunch of different schools, so I know like when I was living down south, and pretty much I want to say that there was I don't remember what school it was, but there was this kid, and I remember watching him. He had got the Fushigi ball, the little magic ball, the little, you know what I'm saying, the little Fushigi, and he would like do all this, and then we would sit there and then look at this and be like, yo, is that all you could do? Like we could see, like, you know, like, first of all, it was definitely a scam. That is like one of the biggest scams. If it was such a big scam, I'm pretty sure Ed from Ed, Ed and Eddie made it up. Made it up. Because here's the thing. It's one thing to trick people. It's one thing to not put in the instructions you probably should wear gloves because your hands have oil. And just because there's a sphere, like, hold on. I'm gonna put y'all right here, right quick. So I got this little, like, okay, so this thing here, I don't know if y'all can see it, but like I'm really in love with space, and I have many space things around my house and stuff like that. And this is a sphere that has our solar system in it, right? So it just like, that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. It just has the names of like the planets and stuff. So, you know, it's a crystal ball. It's literally a crystal ball. This got some weight to it, but it's literally a crystal ball, right? So basically, this might be glass actually, but that's supposed to be, so they would be doing all this and then like doing little tricks over here, all that, making it look like you doing all this shit. Don't look like magic. This look like I'm giving this sphere a fucking back massage. That's what it looked like. All right, this right here, this look like I'm about to tell your future. I ain't got no spiritual energy and nothing. I ain't got nothing going on over there. This over here, you over here doing this. Oh, look, it's spinning. Oh, it's spinning. Oh, it's not moving though, but I'm spinning it. But it's not moving though. That's crazy. That boy, that kid came to school with that fushigi. Buddy then came in doing the whole little. They were clowning him. I'm watching from a. Excuse me. I'm watching from a distance. They were clowning the shit out of him. Anthony, thank you for liking the live. Also, welcome. We're playing a little game on Twitch and stuff like that. But when I sit there and I say that they really clowned him so bad that, like, I know that I switch schools a lot through personal stuff, but my G, I want you to know I ain't never seen someone I met in the same day switch schools so fast. It was absolutely crazy. What was this again? Oh, this was like a puzzle. Okay. So, yeah, I got this. This is. Look at you, bruh. Look at you fiending over there, bro. Bro, you can't wait until I jump in this water, can't you? Your back look like it got a straw that got messed up in the bag, bro. Damn. I'm just saying. I'm into Monster High commercials with the Brazilians, Brazillas. The Brazillas. I remember them things. Things was crazy. Remember. Oh wait, I completely forgot about the top version. Hold on. It's just that. So it can connect here. That. So it can connect. It's just. Yeah, that don't make no sense. Okay, do that. That needs to be connected to this. This needs to be connected to that. All of these need to be connected. That's the thing. All of these need to be connected. So that's fine. That's going in something. That's going in something. But that's not. But that needs to be here. Okay, so did I do it right? I'm pretty sure I did. Everything needs to be connected to one of those pipes. There's nothing that's there. All that other stuff. Yeah, did it right. Yay, we did it. Okay, cool. But anyway, so back to these commercials and stuff like that. I don't know why that's my... You said, what's going on in chat right now? Yeah, we are vibing and stuff. I'm not going front. You were literally talking about childhood commercials and shit. We just talk about the fushigi, how it was a scam, and how they would basically do all this stuff to make you look like... You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, Mountain? Because, like, legit, like, they would do this. But then, like, that kid, like, he got scammed. Like, he got scammed because, like, first of all, Buddy ain't putting no gloves on. We naturally create oil in our hands, especially after a short period of time, whether we're exercising or not. So, we're gonna have fingerprints, all this other stuff, and it don't matter how clear something is. Motherfucker, you could see that this was no longer clear. Now I gotta clean it off because it's gonna annoy me and all this other stuff. You said master manipulation at its finest. Absolutely. They scammed the fuck out of them kids. And that kid got clowned so bad, he left. He left. He went to a different school. I'm sitting over here, thinking like this. And the only reason why, like, I sit there, no, what I didn't say in the other video, is remember, like I said earlier, I went to different schools a lot. We just moved around, all right? We moved around a lot, living situations, all this other stuff. But I went to the next school, dead ass seen him. He avoided me like the plague. Now, granted, I only stayed in that school for 2 weeks, but legit, even though that was probably one of the best 2 weeks of that time period of my life and whatnot, but still, I'm not gonna lie, these commercials going crazy. You got people buying shit they don't need. Man, people trying to go to college. Those are the education ones were probably the most beneficial. The education connection, they had my ass dancing with my stolen cable in that apartment I used to be in. Not all that other stuff. Just as a kid, doing my homework and letting that TV be on for commercial break while I'm waiting on the Maury show to come back on. Shit. Or Martin, Steve Wilkos. Telling you, we was waiting on the marathons. And then when that got boring, we turned on BET. I ain't going front. Some of the movies was good. Some of the I know the classics. I only wanted Friday. They didn't play it a lot. They kept playing Medea and shit. Shit, I'm just saying. But them commercials be crazy. How you feel about the Reese's Puff commercial? Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. I'm just saying. I know all the Reese's commercials. I didn't even like the cereal that much. I just know them because them motherfuckers was spitting. They was sitting, peanut butter, chocolate, great with epic, but when they come by, they make the morning time epic. Bitch, they was spitting bars. They were spitting bars. I'm telling you. They were out here putting to the motherfucking music. Tell him to stop chewing his nails. Is he chewing his nails back there? Hey, Ollie, bro. Hey, come here, bro. Hey, wait, what we talk about? Stop with. You gotta stop with the nails, bro. You can't be chewing them things. You can't be chewing them things. I appreciate you checking, because I hadn't looked at them in the camera in a minute, because like I'm looking, but like every now and then I be forgetting, because old buddy over here. He be straight chilling. You don't be chewing them things, bro. Don't be chewing them things. Matter of fact, let me get some of this water real quick. But no, these commercials really just be doing, and you said them chia pets. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I never got a chia pet, but I was going to get one. But when I started growing my hair out and stuff like that, and people said I looked like a Bob Ross chia pet. First of all, Bob Ross is not a pet. That's crazy as hell. Second of all, to the person who told me that shit, I want you to know, I hope that $20 is in your pocket and you never find it when you get to wash day. It's just gone and you never find it. I hope you run out of gas in your driveway. Anyway, let me read some of these and stuff like that. You said childhood commercials had bangers on them. Absolutely. Y'all remember them Zoo Pal commercials? Absolutely. They would be making the like quack Zoo Pals. Zoo Pals make everything fun, and then I'm like, oh my god, I need a Zoo Pal. But we was broke. We was broke as hell. I'm telling you. Them Orbeez, bro, people still buying Orbeez to this day. They're still buying Orbeez to this day. Okay? Some people fucking up their toilets. Some people poured Orbeez in their toilet, flushed it, and it fucked up their whole sewer line. Where Orbeez were literally coming out their drains. Like, there's stories on this stuff. Like, there are literal stories on this stuff. Like, I'm telling you. You said, yeah, you already said Chia Pets with the Shaggy and Scooby-Doo. I still never got that one. Them were cool, though. I do like plants. I I try to get the desert plants though because I feel like this Buzz Zoo Pals. I'm telling you, them motherfucking bangers. I don't look, personal opinion, I don't think they get fucked by commercials no more. They just not doing it, bro. They don't got it in them. They don't know how to make a child want a collection of Hot Wheels anymore. They don't know. It's all they, bro. They don't know, man. The Gerber Life Plan, boy. You know how many times it hurt the Gerber. I think I'm a Gerber Life baby. I gotta ask my mom if I'm a Gerber Life baby, bro. Them scents on stuff like that. I gotta ask. I don't know. I don't remember if I am. I'm pretty sure I am. But legit. Then Tooth Tunes. I ain't never heard that. Bob Ross was my GOAT. Absolutely. He's one of the reasons why I really like to paint. 80588-2300 Empire. I swear to God. Call today. I'm just saying. Call JG Network. Accept cash. It's my money and I need it now. I forgot I was playing the damn game. Okay. Legit, these commercials really just, I'm telling you, they don't know, bro. It's dark as hell in there. Let me see. We get this, and then I probably should go and buy like flashlight, or I need this, honestly. As much as I want to save in this game, they make it really hard to do so. Oh, shoot, I got 3 left. Alright. Well, for the most part, but I'm telling you, they're gonna start calling our toys vintage. They already do. You said Chef Boyardee. Yeah, y'all remember the Chef Boyardee commercials? The ones where like they be at the store, the kid be like, "Ooh, mom, let's get some Chef Boyardee," and then we didn't hear it, but I know that mom was in there and was like, "Bitch, we own the stamps. We ain't got the money for the, we ain't got it, okay?" And if they weren't on the stamps, it's like, "We ain't getting no Chef Boyardee. We're getting the Great Value brand, okay? We getting the Walmart Boyardee. We getting those." Mom, it doesn't taste it. Shut the fuck up. Yes, it does. Yeah, that's what happened. And it's always the single moms, too. They was targeting the single moms in them kind of commercials. Them motherfuckers was rolling. They were rolling. I'm rolling up. Like that song. Everything. That chef was rolling them cans to people's houses, saying, "I'm gonna save dinner time, bro." I put that on the Italians. I'm telling you, bro. They would go on, be at home, right before dinner time. Damn, I forgot the Walmart Boyardee in the bag. I done left it in the checkout line, man. All of a sudden, we don't know how the door opened. Who leaves their doors open? It's like 8 o'clock at night. And then it just rolled in there. And the mom don't ask no questions. The mom, they be like, "Oh, shit. Thanks, chef." Dumping in, there's dinner time. That was one can. Ma'am, what did you eat? Make sure that kid eats it. Bring that soul. That mom made sure the kid was fed. That's why I say these commercials nowadays, they ain't got no substance, bro. They ain't got no care. They worried about the dollar signs, bro. They not worried about the art. They not worried about the struggle. They not worried about the fact. You know what's crazy too? They sitting here nowadays. You ever go and look on whatever social media platform or something? They selling you bullshit that you really just don't need. At least when they did it before, if you go into Walmart, it's designed to sell you bullshit that you don't need. It really is. But if it's not like that, like legit, like these commercials nowadays, bro, these ads and stuff really just sit there. Hey, look, I got this light that I'm selling on TikTok. It's like this big. I got a car charger part that's attached to it. You put it in your cigarette lighter in your car, it's a light. Got people, ooh, I need that. I need the lights in my radio little station portion. They went out. If I got this, I could see it at night. They got, you know what I'm saying? They just selling bullshit now. They just like, they're not even trying. They said, you know what? We gon' put a rubber ball on a string and we gonna attach it to a fidget spinner and we gonna turn that bitch into a helicopter when the person spins it. $20. Who the fuck needs that? Who's buying that? Who? Hey y'all, I got a new idea. We gonna sit up here and we gonna go ahead, yeah, in suburban neighborhoods. In suburban neighborhoods with the Chevrolet D. Not the hood. Not where they needed it. In the, man, see, look, they not ready to have this conversation. They're not ready to have that conversation. But like I am. But as far as I'm concerned, man, look, they would sit there and then what you used to remind me of the early 2000s and stuff like that. Absolutely. Like they would sit here nowadays, like they got these ads and these, like, you know what I'm saying, they be selling us bullshit. They really do. They sitting up there saying, I don't know how many, it's one thing to try to sell keyboards and different kinds of keyboards and all this other stuff. And that's fine. But sometimes it just be random bullshit that they wasting and polluting the earth for some shit. Man, I went on a trip. I'll never forget this shit. I think I put this on my goddamn TikTok like a long time ago. They had, I shit you not, they had a waffle maker for dog treats. Who the fuck is buying a waffle maker for dog treats? Big dog, I ain't gonna front to you. You gotta get the fuck out my face with that one, cause like, that shit hits me the fuck off. It did. You said you would buy it? You would buy that, bro? I'm just saying. Okay, but the weirdest commercial I remember was that damn baby toy for PlayStation. I don't even know why they used it. I don't even know what you're talking about. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I forgot to change my name and all that other stuff. If y'all know, y'all know. But, like, it's not that big of a deal, but I keep forgetting to do that stuff. Let's see. What'd you say it was? You said okay. Baby toy for play station. Okay, let me see what they talking about. What does any of this look? What the fuck is this? Hey yo, what is this? They got this on Amazon. They just be selling anything. I heard they was about to start putting, and they probably already started doing it, but they started putting the amount of extra money that they put on selling us stuff because of the tariffs and stuff. So they would sit there and be like, oh, this is $19.99. At the end page, they would put, oh, but it's an extra $5 due to tariffs. Or it's an extra $7 due to tariffs and all this other stuff. You said, nah? What was it called? They would use it for PlayStation commercials, and I don't even know why. You said Bop It? Was it a Bop It? No, because, like, that was a whole different thing. Like, pretty sure, like, I like how we just basically stopped playing the game. Just, like, this is a Bop It. Like, they have, oh, what the fuck is this? This is not, they said this is vintage. Bop It Extreme. I was fucking it up with this. I ain't gonna lie. I was messing. $80. $80. Who in their right fucking mind? Who the fuck is paying $80 for this shit? Vintage my ass. They got them Nintendo prices on God. And people are paying for this shit. What are these? What the fuck is this? Why is this 1,000? Oh, nah. What is this? Oh, replica. Oh, so it's like one of those. Okay, nah, I don't understand why it's that much damn money, but I get like how old this thing probably is. That thing look creepy. Why he got freckles on his ears? Like, buddy. Let's be real here. Why they got Humpty Dumpty for $6? Who the fuck is this? Why is he $100? Boy, what the fuck is this? What is this, bro? My search history is about to look weird, bro. Why is Annabelle on here? Put her ass back in the cage. What is going on? Bro, why is this only... Bro! Oh, wait, hold on. I'm getting off topic. You said you about to go into cardiac arrest? Let me stop. You said, okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay. Let me do this right quick. Because we about to find this thing. But I might have to look all this other stuff over here. So, Bob. Okay, let me turn it back on because now I know. Also, I hope y'all like that little animation. I did that myself. Oh shit, hold on. It was playing. So I think this is what you're talking about, right? I think this for a PlayStation 3. PlayStation 3 was like one of the worst like consoles to do. First of all, bitch, where the baby clothes at? Second of all, why the baby hair not painted in? Third of all, why the baby look like the Grinch baby? The Grinch on child support? Is that why every single Christmas he's doing a show? So he can pay his rent, his child support. He should be able to pay for everything, but every episode, he always going on there, stealing people's shit, and then put it in the bag. He don't get no money on it. You know how expensive it is to probably come down that goddamn mountain? Hold the fuck on. Start it over, because I need to... oh, hell no. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. I never seen this shit before. What the fuck? Put some pants on this damn baby.
He's at.
Hold up. First of all, hi Corey. I hope you having a giant spider. What? Hold on, y'all. I am unlocking achievements. Hold on. Okay, well, wait, hold on. Maybe we can find one. I'm like 75% done. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, no, I looked in the middle of the game because I could have swore... Yeah, because, like, the fucking, the seaweed thing wasn't working. And I remember I went back and looked right quick. Because I was like, what? I could have swore that that looks like a thing. And I looked and I saw it on like a different thing because somebody else was playing it. I had to watch Corey. I know he played this too, so I'm gonna look at this. But okay, what was it called? What is this thing called? What is it? It's called Huntsman. What is Huntsman? Oh, Huntsman. Is it this? What is this? That is not at all what is. Did I spell this wrong? Did I spell this wrong? I think I did. I most likely did. Huntsman. Do I not know? Perhaps I'll just look at this like afterwards. I don't know what that is. All I know is I saw a giant spider in the thumbnail and it got me interested. But then at the same time, like, or maybe they just want a capital. Let me just push search and see what happens. I don't think it's on Steam. Escape the Huntsman. I don't know. Or am I spelling it wrong? I don't think I'm spelling it wrong. I don't even... Okay, I'm getting distracted again. No, so that fucking baby, bro. That why... Now I have so many questions. I have so many questions. Like, I'm gonna sit here... This is 30 seconds. This baby... This is probably not on Steam. It's probably not. I'll find it eventually. But, let me see. Like, this part right here. Like, why is this baby having Vietnam flashbacks of Call of Duty? Like, this baby probably wasn't even here a whole year yet. Like, what's really going on? You said turn it off. Bro, absolutely. I was like, you were terrified? I understand why you would be terrified. Also, I beat Liza P 3 times, and I'm ready for the DLC that's gonna pop up soon. I heard about that game, Liza P. I don't know why in my mind it's not like... I don't know. I don't like seeing this fucking baby on my screen, bro. Absolutely. Okay. Just we're gonna go. Okay, we're going back to the game too, but like, legit. Nah, like these commercials back then, they were a little special, a little different. But I'm not gonna lie. This yeah, you're bad. Oh shit! I didn't got too comfortable. Bitch. Oh my goddamn heart. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, my biggest fear is Thomas the Train intro. Literally, Thomas owed me $5, so you let me know if we need to go and run up on him. That train, he owed me $5. So I'll just say I watched the game Liza P for 10 out of 10. Then don't play the Choo Charles. Okay, I got you. We ain't finna go and do that. Ain't gonna be no Thomas the Train around here. I feel like I messed up somewhere. Yeah, we're not even gonna figure out what happens down there. Oh wait, we almost went down there without the stuff we need. I like the little song that they just gave me. But pretty much, you know, so that's exactly like what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, them takes and them we went that way and we was wrong. Okay, so legit, they don't know how to make a good commercial anymore. They really, holy shit, that's a family. Stuck for a second. Oh my god. Okay, but legit, I'm glad we don't suffocate in here, because if we did, there's someone over here. Is there somewhere else we can go? Okay, because if I get too close to them, I don't remember where to go. How did I do this so perfectly last time? Like, I did not know where the hell I was going, and it was going crazy. I'm glad I ain't gotta breathe here. We even gotta go down for... What's this? What is this? Oh, we're gonna die. We have no stamina left. What is down here? What did we just find? Oh, what is down here? What is that? Oh. Can we just sneak past you? Are we too far gone? Oh my god. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, big dog. We ain't got no stamina left. Oh, you about ugly as hell. What the? Oh, you got thorns in your teeth. Hey, back up. I ain't got no stamina. Back the fuck up. Oh, you ain't got no pupils. Okay. I'm cool. We good. Actually, you know what? I probably gotta get clapped. Take me. Okay. Let's start over. But, legit, now these commercials and stuff like that, I ain't gonna front. They've been going crazy. They always been going crazy, alright? You said Thomas and James from Thomas, it's Thomas and James from the Thomas and Friends for me. They look. Again, you let me know. And we gon' go ahead and make sure Thomas pay his money up. And then we can get Thomas dealt with. Okay, I don't really remember how to get there. Restore stamina. I ain't do nothing. Okay. There's gotta be something. Okay. How did I do it last time? So flawless. Just not even thinking. Where is he? Go up so he can't touch me. Wait. I think this is right. Right? Oh. This looks right. This looks right. Lose stamina and we did it. Okay, cool. Anyway, let's just it's starting to turn off again and stuff like that. Hello y'all, how y'all doing? Just had to lock in. It's normalize playing more story-driven games. Absolutely, it is normalized. I'm not gonna lie. It's just like some people do play these games a lot. I like playing story games and stuff like that. I really do. The horror genre is mostly my favorite to do so. I just finished South of Midnight. South of Midnight. And I put it all on my YouTube and stuff like that. I even got some clips from the game that we have like on here if it piques your interest. But legit, Yeah, no, I really do enjoy playing games with a nice little story to them. And they just so happen to be, horror games for the most part. And this is kind of like a horror game channel. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm okay, yeah, because I thought they got me in the endless loop of Dale. I ain't gonna lie. That was gonna be very sad. Um. Ooh. Yeah, give me all that. Give me all that. But ooh, hold on. Yeah, I did just finish South of Midnight, so like pretty much. Now, most games nowadays are play multiplayer. Yeah, like I understand that completely, and the reason why I don't really play most of the like multiplayer stuff is because like yeah, like I remember it was like this, right? I remember it was like this. So legit, I remember me and my boy and stuff like that. Sometimes you see him, but legit, we would go and take like those multiplayer games like really serious, like, and I know how much like I just like want like to win, and we would go and do like these little in-game tournaments and stuff like that, and and it was nice. Like it was all good. It was all fun. Yada yada yada. This is the part one of the parts I was talking about. I want to keep going up these stairs and see what happens. But nothing. Nothing. Okay. Um, so I guess I couldn't do nothing over there. But legit, I would be playing these games, and it would be fun little dopamine for a little bit, but then like it got to a point where it's like this. Like I'm no super professional. Like I would try to play the games on like the little hardcore mode and all this stuff. Ooh, this one's orange. But like legit, ooh, I like this one. I don't want to give it up. But I would play and it would be fun. But then the games, it's not necessarily the game itself. Like it did end up getting kind of like boring for me. But I would only go typically not play the multiplayer. I would go from doing that to literally just playing like zombie portions of like Call of Duty, right? Because I just wanted some spook, and I enjoyed it. I wanted to see how far I can get, and then it was like all the skill and all the stuff that you really had to do. And then the community with it just was really just kind of toxic. And like I always found myself buying games not necessarily for the multiplayer aspect. And the only reason why I would typically get games in the past is because my friends would have this game and I would play with them. And that's what it's supposed to be. Like you want to play the game with your friends. And there's like nothing wrong with that at all with buying a game, right? But in actual reality, like what would keep me from buying a game most likely is if I don't see a reason why the story is like very good. Oh look, there's another one. Oh wait, that's the first one that I had that I threw in there. I wonder how many of these I can probably get. Let me see if I got enough. Different colors. No! No! I can't get this one! Give me back my damn stick! Why? Well, I'll get eaten by the shark, bitch. I swear to God. Hey, yo, it'll take me! It's literally that Sammy line. Oh my god, from the song. I got my shit. Okay, let me do it right. Bop. Okay. Damn, me fucked up. I wasn't doing this. Get a squad with him. Honestly, yeah. Like, that's what I would typically do with these, like, kind of games and stuff like that. But, legit. It's like the luggage all over again from Fears of Fathom. Oh my god! Ah! I still gotta finish those games. I still have to finish them. Yeah, I'm gonna let the Sharky take me this time because there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Unless I just... Huh? It should be 3 here. Where's my stuff? Sharky boy! Yeet! Come take me, Sharky! At least I know he got a dentist. Okay, hold on. Let me... Ooh. I just learned how to do that. Okay, what if I just do this? Hold up, hold up, hold up. I'll put it right here. Okay. Alright. Okay. Whew. Okay. I'm not even worried about the goddamn points anymore. Yeets. You ain't finna get me. You ain't finna get me. You ain't finna get me. It's over. It's over. You're slow. You're slow. Oh my god! Oh! Okay. I forgot about the goblin shark. I forgot about the goblin shark. Okay, I gotta do this again. I really want this orange one. I really want this orange one. Okay. I should be getting stamina. That makes the most sense. I don't know why I'm playing around like this. Okay, Okay. I'm just saying, how you gonna let the eel get you? Hey, listen, I wasn't trying to let the eel get me. I want you to know I was trying to go. I saw the goblin shark over there. Hold on, let me go. Let me get close. Let me get close. Okay, so there's a shark down here too. It's called a goblin shark. They did a really good representation. I don't know where it is right now. There it is. Look at him. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. He ugly though. He ugly though. He ugly though. Oh wait. No. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh everybody up there. Okay, y'all got it. 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 My cheeks. My cheeks. How many motherfuckers are down there? I can't see shit. Why does it say 15 feet now? Oh my god. This is crazy. This is crazy as hell. I'm telling you. Nah, he said I remember that was hilarious. Yeah, but honestly, Mountain, for real, go to the YouTube. Go to the YouTube, subscribe there, bro. I got videos for days of me finishing games, story games, and stuff like that. Most of them are horror, but the Fears of Fathom ones, those are interesting too. But legit, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather just play story games. I feel like there's too many people saying like, oh man, gotta play that COD. Gotta play that Warzone. Gotta get on that 2K. That's not me. That's not me. I really enjoyed like all this stuff, and then I had 2K. I only bought 2K probably twice in my life, and the second one I didn't pay for because I paid for an EA subscription. Never again. Um, and you said you've been sub to the start and stuff like that. Okay, yeah, that's completely fair. But yeah, okay. I'm thinking okay, so because there's another mountain here. You're a mountain sage. Like I have to remember you're a mountain sage, but there's another mountain that usually comes around, but mostly on TikTok. But legit, when I say that it it is probably only twice that I've ever gotten 2K, and I've gotten. I'm trying to remember exactly what it was, but I would play the hell of that game. But I wouldn't go online. It's G. Okay, so your mount. Okay, G is Mountain Sage. I'm just okay. That is a good reminder because there's usually two of them that comes down. So this is okay, but typically I'm not gonna lie to you. So like I would sit there and I would have 2K, and I would always every now and then play it or something. Like if I was with a friend and they usually end up playing 2K or something, I didn't really play it as much. But I'm horrible at sports games. I'm horrible at like Madden and all that other stuff. And I really just kind of like finding the art in these story games and stuff. So I choose it over most things. And I end up don't you do it anyway. I end up I'm out of stamina. I am out of stamina. Oh my god, why is the water so murky in this game? It gets worse over time. It gets more scary. Now I can't even see. And then I did a horrible thing because now I don't have any money to go and get me stamina. So I'm just... Ooh, did I just waste all of my... How many did I buy? Did I just buy one? It's crazy that I never see the water fountain again because I would just go straight there. I would never buy. I guess they figured that out. But like, yeah, basically I would never play any kind of sports games and shit like that. I just wouldn't. If I did, it was because of the story. And the only sport game that I ever played because of the story was, I think it was a 2K12 or something. I have the exact picture in my phone because it was the only one that I cared about, and it was because it had Derrick Rose in it. And I will not expound any further on it. It's a personal memory of mine. But of course there was other games that did have Derrick Rose. Like of course the roster goes up, but legit it was a different time. And then I've played Madden. It was like 07 or 08, and I still have the soundtrack like to this day. And one of my favorite songs that I found through it was something. It was from AFI Summer Shudder, and it was like a really good song. Me and my friend Spencer know about this song, and he's known about it probably a way lot longer than I am. And the group is actually vegan, so I just really loved the song, and I just like. You said Derrick Rose is the basketball player. He said, "Why did you scare me?" I didn't try to scare you on purpose. I am so sorry. I just realized that I ran out of stamina and I would not be able to make it to the edge right here. But pretty much, yeah, Derrick Rose is a basketball player and whatnot. But that was when I was talking about the 2K stuff. Now I'm like was talking about like the Madden game, and I would play it only because like it's not a game I really wanted to play. It was just like when I was younger. And my like dad was still around and stuff like that. Yeah, I like legit. He would play this game and he would literally whoop my ass like all the time, and I hated it. I would sit there and I would hate playing it, and it was another game that people like made me hate playing, right? But like as a way to try to find like peace and solitude with this before I could control a lot of stuff for myself. Like this is when I was like young and still trying to figure out how to gain as much peace as possible. They really set me up for failure here because both of those is over here. He gonna cut in the middle. Okay, so I'm gonna have to wait until, and then the basking shark is down there, and the anglerfish is I can't hide in the seaweed no more. So, basically, okay. I'll make sure I get that out the way. And I really need to get those things because I need them. But like, legit, I would only play Madden because I wanted to potentially get better and all that other stuff. But then, like, I didn't do it at all. In fact, I basically played that game on like easy or rookie for like the longest time, and then every now and then I would increase it. I would learn all the exploits of the game and how to do stuff. I would turn off offside so I can basically run and get a head start before the actual movement of the other people, so I could become the defensive MVP of the year. Like, I would do all of this shit just so I can, like, I guess have a good start or understand and all this other stuff. Because, like, legit, like, I really just wanted to beat my dad, and I didn't realize as a child that he was never gonna come back after he left. But, like, legit, I only did that for a while, and then just enjoyed the fact that I get to make a character and pretend that I'm, like, in the NFL. It's not a route that I would take, but it was more of like a what if kind of scenario, and just being able to play that and then go through the games and win the Super Bowl and stuff like that. They had a concept where you can put the music in the game, in the actual like football games that you play. So I would have the music playing at the same time, and I got a lot of music from there too. I really love video game music. I do like the choices that they pick, and I do like the fact that they're trying to set me up. And then, am I stupid, or did this shit just get longer? Like, I'm telling you, this is a lot longer than before. Oh my god. But legit, would you ever play Sims? Probably. But only with mods. Yeah, I don't know. I've technically never played Sims before. I've seen people play it, but like legit. I think I would probably have. Oh shit! I thought that was a toy. I thought it was a toy. Ah. Okay. Basically, yeah. So I would play. But Mountain got a point, aka G. But he got a point. I would probably play it with mods or something like that. Who knows? I don't know. I would need a crash course. I have a friend who plays Sims a lot. So I would probably ask Zen to do that. Like give me a crash course on what to do and all that other stuff. But other than that, yeah, I know, maybe, why not? I mean, I guess. He said, "Oh yeah, Look, I ain't gonna front. It's probably gonna be with mods, cause I would probably want to put my own stuff. How am I gonna get over here? How am I gonna get? How many of these do I have? Okay, do I got money? Am I broke? Okay. Oh shit! There was one underneath and one above. I tried to sneak into the grass. I really tried to sneak into the grass. Okay. But okay. Let me go and get this. But other than that, I don't even know what I was talking about before. I think I was just talking about the Madden stuff. But yeah, the Madden stuff after that, pretty much I sat there and I just got good at it, and then I would play the game sometimes. There was probably one time that I did play it on like the hardest difficulty, and it was somewhat fulfilling. But then the game had other stuff in it where it like had an IQ test that you take, and you get to make like your parents too, like who are your parents, and I'll always make my parent like one of them game designers and stuff like that, like really creative ones. Like, and then some of them you could have like, oh, football player, and then the how your parent is basically some of the stat line that you were gonna pick up, but you can always progress and then make yourself like overall and all the other stuff. But I would always make my parents like an artist, and then like a game designer or like a teacher or something like that, just because like I wanted like simple life. I wanted to like I'm just a small town boy who got this opportunity, and now uh oh. Yeah, nah, I heard the heartbeats. I heard the heartbeats. Ooh, there's some water. Appreciate it. We like the free 99. Absolutely. Let me see. Yeah, we still didn't get this. We only got one though. We only got one. It's crazy work. Your 8th lap. Oh, we're almost done with the game. I just realized that too. That's crazy. It's crazy. I like how I gave up on 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically, we was doing fine. It was easy. This is, you can tell, kind of scared. Definitely comfortable. Really comfortable. Pretty much really comfortable, more scared. Yep, that checks out. In these times, the faster I am, the more comfortable I was. That's crazy. That's the fastest time I ever got too. You said I would play Sims on the PlayStation 4, but I'm a little jelly for the people who have Sims on their computer and they can put mods on their computer. That would be so dope if I could do that. Oh, look. Without a doubt, I'm gonna put this PC to work if I get the Sims on here. Oh no, give me that back. I don't want to lose this. And I can't even see the lights and all this other stuff in there anywhere. Look, this thing murk. Look, that's an evil. That's probably not an evil. You moving around? I can't even tell the difference. Can't even tell the difference. Absolutely not. But legit, I'm not gonna front. That's the only reason why I had those. But that goes back onto what I was saying about the story games. I would only play it for the story. The multiplayer, I just knew that I wasn't the most competitive. I can be extremely good at something and then don't have a competitive bone in my body, and just thinking like, okay, like I'm gonna be like this, like we're gonna win, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to win, and then it just goes off of confidence of how well I know the game. It's never competition, it's never really luck, it's just strictly like I just want to play with the person that I'm playing with, and that is enough for me. Even if I win, or I mean if I lose or I win, or whatever the case is, I'm good. And now look, the water's clean now, absolutely clean. So that is literally how. Also, G is in here. Like he can tell you himself. We would play games as well, and we would play fighting games. I would want to get better at these fighting games and stuff like that. And I would. It's like he would go and master all of these characters, and I would have like one that I would master, because I couldn't go anywhere else. Like I couldn't like fathom the amount of difficulty it is to be competitive in a manner that he could, or like a lot of the other people I know could. So I can be competitive, I guess in a sense, but it depends on how much I actually know about the game. And then it's really just not me wanting to go against people and like, oh, like I can beat you. I'm just having fun, and I have no idea what's the best and what's the strongest and yada yada yada. But I do know that end of the day, yo, I just want to have fun playing games. Okay, like I have this right here, everything I have set up over here, everything that I've done with TikTok, whether just talking about random stuff or the games that I play are different kind of games and game culture. I enjoy doing that stuff. I enjoy playing. I enjoy just having a story and it being good. Like I don't know how many times I didn't replayed certain games. Like on this channel, like y'all know, I end up replaying Last of Us, just because I haven't played in so long that I just completely forgot what the story was. And I knew going back a couple times and playing it, like, just remembering certain things that you can take that's important. Like, I feel like story games really do they have enough time to teach you things that you might need in your life. Sometimes you want to feel like a badass. Like, I would go in Call of Duty not to go on multiplayer, but to replay the story for like Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2 or something. I do stuff like this all the time. And if I had my older games for Call of Duty, like I had the Call of Duty Big Red one, I would play it because just the nostalgia of knowing that I didn't have anything and I was just lucky enough to have a console. I couldn't play online like people. I didn't even have a memory card. When I would play games, I had to finish them the same day or I basically have to start over. And it was just like not a luxury I really had. I didn't have any of that kind of stuff. So I really... You said Walking Dead is better than The Last of Us. I will agree, because I really love Clementine on that bias. But it has more substance. It has a little bit more story when it comes down to it. Then again, when I think about Last of Us, that has a deeper story too. But at least, like, Walking Dead is more like survivable. Like in Last of Us, it's like it's just hopeless. It's just like you get into this situation and you don't know what. Like if you're born into this, like you're basically just cooked. Like I'm not gonna lie. Wait. Oh yeah, this is bad. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Yeah, oh yeah, this is the end of the game. 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 Okay, yeah, I forgot. But anyway, so like Last of Us, right? They did well with showing the surrogate daughter like trope, like this is my daughter now, like I lost my daughter and all this stuff. Clementine has went through so much shit as a kid. She lost her parents, and she lost her second father that she was supposed to have. She was forced to grow up, not really having that childhood that everyone else has and all this other stuff. And on top of all of this shit, she ends up having to take care of a baby that's not even hers, because they want to act up and they want to act like kids in a dire situation. And the story is just deep, bro. Matter of fact, you know what I should do? You know what I should do? I should, as I've seen this shit before, but I should buy the series. I should buy the series and I should play these games for y'all. Because I really do love Walking Dead. And I really do enjoy it. These games, man, showing lessons, all sorts of things. And then it'd just be good to have, I guess, for my channel too. Like if I really think about it. I'm telling you. I just feel like Clementine's story is kind of a little more tragic than Ellie's story, in a sense. But yeah, like I'm telling you, this is something else. I would agree. I would agree with your statement. But let's finish this game. I got a couple more achievements, so that was nice. I'll need one more of these. Two. Yeah, we're gonna need two of these. This is all we got. And then I have to wait until you door all the way over here. I think it's, oh my god. That's Don right there. But, yeah, I really do love story games. I think that they're great, they're peak. And I really enjoy people who really, like, put the goddamn bullshit down for a second. The multiplayer, they kind of ruined it over time. Because multiplayer used to be so good. And it was more inclusive. There wasn't no, like, cross-platform kind of thing. Well, there was, in a sense, but, like, it was more, like, what I'm saying is just, like, there was, like, what do you call that stuff? The fact that, like, cross-play, that shit, oh my fucking god. Legit. Cross-group, like, there was, you could just go to your friend's house, and then, come on. Okay, good, okay. Ooh, I was kind of nervous right there. Imagine just being stuck out here. Imagine just literally being stuck out here, how terrifying that would be. Like no one's coming, you're stuck. You know how scary this would be? Like, I love water a lot, but like, man. It took me 27 seconds. It's crazy. Into the light. Into the light. To the menu. I know there's one thing I also did. Hold on. I didn't try this. You know how people be swimming on their back and stuff? Because I'm pretty sure that's an achievement. And people really just be swimming on their back. And give me this. From both fountains. And then we're not starting this game over. I just want to try something. I'll let him. And look, the pool's short. Wait, go backwards. Like this. Like this. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Okay, we're good, right? So one, I didn't think that was gonna work. Two, that's crazy that it works. Swimming backwards on them. Well, Sharky, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You know, maybe I'll come back, see if there's other achievements or something I could find. But you've been great. I hope you know you've been very great, contributing and scaring the living shit out of me while we're having conversations about things that brought joy in life, all that good stuff. So until next time, little Sharky, I'm not jumping in because I don't want you to bite my ass again. But I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate what you do for the world, for the sea life. They don't give you enough credit. They always trying to make you look like a monster. You're not one. Oh, you are an amazing creature, sir. But anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I'm gonna sit there and think about what I need to get. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get the series soon for the what was it, 4 chapters 4 chapters for this because like technically it's around horror, like zombies and stuff. I've never technically played this myself, but I keep forgetting that I'm literally in a good position where I can just do this. And although not as big yet, it is coming. And I'm growing every single day when it comes to this. And I can't wait to do so much with this and be able to do a lot for others as well. I just be forgetting. If I'm going to sit there and to say some stuff for a lot of people, something I've been thinking about when I think about this situation, right? I had to learn that when it comes to this and me like of course I want to be very, very consistent and do my routines right. I'm just getting back and trying to making sure my routine is all like back in order, because without it, like, it's just everything gets thrown off and all that other. But I realized that something about myself that I kept trying to ignore was something about strength. And when it comes down to, like, you know, perseverance and strength and all that stuff, he looks like he really just hitting his jaw at the bottom there. He should really put more water in this. Well, I mean, I get at the very beginning it couldn't, but this thing is huge. Let me see. Let me read some of these right quick. Let me see. As you said, you out of here. In Justice 2 days, man, I used to be whooping my ass. Yeah, I was. But usually, I only had like probably like maybe one character or two that I could do it with. Last of Us gave me a bad ending. Walking Dead gave me a beautiful ending. Absolutely. Isn't Wolf Among Us coming out with a season 2? You could play that. I should check that out. I haven't played Wolf Among Us. I know my boy, our boy, basically got the game, but I still never watched it, or even watched him play it. So perhaps that's something else that I can do, because I really do enjoy Telltale games. I really do. Being stuck out here with the right music and playlist, I could be happy here. I guess in that way I can think about it. It being very peaceful. Then again, like, now I think about it, you said, all right, bro. Yeah, but I'm about to end it. But I appreciate you coming by. I'm just giving, like, my final thoughts for tonight. But I was talking about, like, strength and, like, perseverance and stuff like that when it comes down to, like, consistency and then trying to, like, make sure you keep yourself afloat on, like, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and all that good stuff. Like, I had to learn that the strength that I have when it comes to everyday stuff sometimes isn't really just strength. It's just me trying to survive. And I ain't like that. Because I've been told all my life how strong I needed to be for certain situations, and always having to basically put that act on, or if, like, it's not really an act, but basically have it on at all times. Like, no matter what happens, like, I have to have it. So I can't put it down, but, like, at the end of the day, like, I have a lot of stuff in my life that most people don't have. I have, like, food in my fridge, clothes in my back, and stuff like that. And oddly enough, it's just like not a lot of people have that. Like, legit, I can't really explain it. I will make it into a video, like, after this, like a little TikTok video, so I can, like, explain it better, because I need, like, time to really, like, process what I'm trying to think here. But going back on it, I'm gonna say that most people will sit here and keep saying strength this, strength that. I always have to be strong. I have to keep it pushing and stuff like that. But for what? I get that you're trying to complete your goals and do the things that you need to do in life so that you can become stable and make your dreams come true and stuff like that. But sometimes that strength is the very thing that could hold you back because it will prevent you from exploring those options that you have for, like, let's say when you really need to cry but you just being strong, so you just holding out and you trying to keep it pushing and stuff like that. Like, if you really need to cry, like, you gotta do it when it's hard to do, when all you know is to just keep pushing through strength. Like, I had to learn I don't really have to do that anymore. Especially some stuff with, like, that I had personally going on in my own, like, personal life. I had to make sure I remembered that that strength also made me a portion of a people pleaser that I could not just let go, even when I have been hurt on a, like, diabolical level. And only a finite amount of people see me in that way. But I'm pretty sure it is something that's probably going to be unforgettable to them. As most people see me, I'm happy. I don't really talk about my problems. I don't talk about what's really bothering me. I don't really sit there and go on about issues that I would want to probably bring up. I won't do it. I would always go and handle it by myself. I would always keep it to myself because I don't know who I could really, like, come to. And I could come to, like, the people that are closest to me, and I have really good friends, like, I really do. But, like, it's like a part of me that just isn't really fixed. And I knew that and figured that out because I was still trying to be strong. Like, I'm sitting up here thinking, like, if I do this and people see that I'm not strong at this moment, then, like, that one beacon that they seen is just like, oh, I'm strong. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing that can take me down. There's nothing that can ever, like, put me in a situation where I just fold. I'm not going to allow them to see me fold. I'm not going to allow them to see a single tear or me bend down to the things that happens. And if they see that, then I can be more than a light than I already was. Because now they're motivated. Now they see that if I can do it, you can too. And even though you can't do it like I can, you can do it in a way that fits you, like, the best. Your own strength. And I was always taught to do that. Like, I was always taught to do that stuff. But then, what about me? Like, I could sit there and say, who's going to be my strength? And I say my own. But I was like, what happens when I run out? What happens when burnout comes out? What happens when I'm in the middle of that meltdown? Strength ain't gonna save me. It's just gonna push back what I got going on in my head already. Or going out in the real world. It's not gonna really stop anything. How am I going to release that? Like, it's okay to, like, sit there and put down those thoughts that literally separate yourself from literally just being human. And I just like to say, like, I don't know if that made sense for everyone, but if you feel what I'm feeling, whether you're here right now, whether you see this on Twitch or YouTube later when it's just uploaded, and you made it this far, first of all, thank you. Hit that like, spread this out as much as possible. But if you hear you, like, made it to this point and you really have a problem where you just always, like, you're trying to put everything on your shoulders, everything against you in the world and everything like that, if you're really trying your best and all you have is strength to go against and you're not using all the other things about yourself, you're not in tune with the rest of the parts of yourself that can help you make it through these things, I strongly recommend you really thinking about, is this strength really what you need at this moment? Is this it? Or do you need a break? Do you need silence? Do you need to cry? Do you need another person? Do you need a therapist? Do you need medication? Whatever the case. What do you really need when you can't hold it anymore? And really listen to that inner voice. And not the one that's still trying to be strong just because of whatever reason that you feel like you have to be strong and no one else can see you in a different light. I know I mean a doubt on how you feel. And I'm still working on it myself. I'm still working on trying to make sure that I can be a little bit more open. But your light can shine a lot brighter if you can be in tune with the rest of you that is waiting. And I mean waiting for you to come back to it. So you can be like whole. You know? Think about all your emotions and stuff like a restaurant. And the emotions are exactly like, your mind is like, your mind, your body, your soul, everything like that. That's like, this is the restaurant. The emotions that you feel and all that stuff, they are the customers. They already got reservations. And I learned this recently. So they got reservations. They have to come to your restaurant. You're the only restaurant they come there to eat. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But say strength, go in there, you like, you know what I'm saying, that man eating, he's still there. You gotta let room for the other emotions to come in. And if you just let the strength stay there and overstay its welcome, then it's gonna be toxic. Your business is not gonna be flowing right because you got somebody literally just eating and eating. He needs to pay his bill and get the fuck out of there. Sometimes strength isn't something that you should just keep at all times. You shouldn't have to always be strong all the time or keep your guard up all the time. Like, if you're depressed and everything, it's okay to feel it. It really is. It demands to be felt, just like every other emotion that's going to that restaurant, which is you. But you make sure they pick up that they eat their food, enjoy the atmosphere a little bit, they pay their bill, and you kick them the fuck out. So you can be in tune with the other people coming to your restaurant, the other emotions coming there. Build rapport with them. Build a nice relationship with them so they can keep coming back and they can keep blessing that restaurant so that you can grow as a person. But that's all I'm going to say about that. I appreciate y'all always coming by and supporting me. I'm going to end it on TikTok first. And y'all, I want you to know, I appreciate y'all always helping and coming by and conversating with me. Even on days like this, where literally I just hopped on. I didn't even say my intro. I did not. But just here. Just here enjoying time with me. Time is something we can't get back, and you choose to spend it with me, that means a lot to me, so I really do appreciate it. Even if it was just for a little moment. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to have these moments in life, and then we're supposed to let them go so we can hold on to another moment. So, it makes me really grateful. But, as always, y'all, TikTok, y'all, stay fried, watch that pride, and y'all have a great night. And then as for the Twitch, yes, W stream and good night. Thank you, Kavinci. Thank y'all for supporting me. And the same thing goes to y'all. Literally, y'all choose to make y'all moments with me. And I ain't doing nothing else anybody else ain't doing. I'm doing when it comes to the streaming stuff and everything like that. I'm just trying to be myself. I'm playing my games and y'all just enjoying y'all time and talking with me. I like this and I enjoy it, and I can't wait for our community to get bigger. Um, and for that, I just know I ain't doing no streaming university stuff. I know somebody told me about that. I was like, I'm not doing the whole streaming university thing. That ain't my thing. So I'm sure it could probably be helpful or something, but I got my own way that I want to do these things, and I feel like that won't be the way that I need to go. So that's for that one particular person that came by earlier today, was talking about it and stuff. Not through here, but through social media. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm happy with the growth that I got going now. It may be slow, but that's better than most people who don't have any. I literally go to some people's streams and go and try to donate and everything, but it's not like I'm sitting there just giving whatever. Like, no, like I want to see what you do, and I want to see like if you really passionate about the stuff that you got going on. And they would literally just be sitting on their phones like this. Now, granted, I'm not big or nothing. I'm not, but like I've been blessed to be able to get money through social media, and from that climb to one follower to the amount I have now, and being able to get paid for it. Those same small streamers that helped me grow, those same small like accounts that I've watched and commented, and then they continue to speak to me to this day. Those same like little people that come back to have some of the same similar like startups like me. I see what they doing. I'm just like, all right, let me send money to your cause. Because you need more people really believing in their dreams, and that just breeds more creativity. It breeds more hope for humanity to really live a great life, which in that ends up helping like go past all the crap, all the CEO evil, all this other shit that goes on in this fucking life and everything. Got people grinding and doing streams just so they can pay for college. They got people doing content videos doing the same thing just so they can go and do what they want to do, and I support that. And I'll go and get them. But if you just sitting up there just not doing nothing, you're not even talking to your audience. Hey, come on now. Like, this is really important. Like this here, bro. Like people, like I said, people really take time out of their days. Why not give some entertainment? Why not bond with these people that want to watch you, that want to build community with you? You know what I'm saying? That want to know you. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. I do my own stuff, and it's working. And once it's big, I can do this on a bigger scale, and I'm gonna be happy, and ain't nobody gonna be telling me nothing. It's gonna be cool. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it. So once again, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all really help me go through so many things with this streaming stuff. So many things. I always remember why this is worth it. So I know y'all tired of seeing this shark, but I'm not. Honestly, I would literally keep this as a screensaver. If I could, I would literally keep this. But I already read the like disclaimers and stuff like that, and I'm not allowed to modify this game whatsoever or put mods in it or nothing. Not allowed to do it. Technically, I could if I really wanted to, and just not stream the game and doing all that other stuff. No, I wouldn't ever. Well, I'm not trying to get in trouble or anything like that, but I definitely would have this as a screensaver. Just have this here. It just sounds kind of soothing, especially when the shark comes like around my way, and just water, just Like, come on. But, y'all, I've been talking too much. So, as always, I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Might be a little late. I work. So, worst case scenario, we watching some scaries. But, as always, y'all stay fried. Watch that pride. And y'all have a good night. Peace.